during or after we record, seeing Jeff Grubb's Twitter feed and seeing tweets go up that
Right.
are clearly inspired by us.
Right.
Because he just tweeted out
We need to get him to brand it a little bit.
where he tweeted out just some like crappy third-party N64 controller. He was like, yeah,
Is it the super tiny one? CJ has one of those. Has it's GameCube. The one he has is GameCube.
Oh yeah,
that he used to use, and it's hilarious because it's just the tiniest little GameCube controller you've ever seen. And CJ has the biggest hands you've ever seen in your life. So it's just like, I mean, the thing just gets lost in his hands.
Yeah,
I'll tell you, I forgot my favorite.
What's that?
The Nerf PS2 controllers. They were amazing.
Were they really?
Yes.
Oh man.
Oh man, I forgot about my Nerf PS2s.
All right.
So good. Hot pink.
Nice.
That's awesome.
All right, let's get this going. So,
okay.
Hello and welcome to the after show for all of our patrons. Not all of them, I guess. Most of our patrons.
I don't know.
Unless it's 2 years from now, and then it's all of you. It's everyone. We don't have a listener submitted quiz to do this week, and of course we are CJ-less. We have the wonderful Paul Mattingly from Ice Cream Social.
Hello,
joining us. And I didn't prepare a quiz this week, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do it on the fly. This should be good.
Boy.
It's a good thing I'm an improviser.
There you go. See, let's see if I am. We are going to be doing a review game.
Yes, and
using issue
quality move.
See, look at that. I got it.
Using issue 149 of EGM, which is the Xbox versus GameCube issue.
Because it's 20 years.
Because
just talking about that.
And when, yes, my extra life theme of this year is Xbox.
Did that magazine predate the releases, or was it almost?
Yes.
It was
These were our release issue. So
this was right before it all came out.
Yep. This is the.
I think I might have had that.
This was a great issue, if I do say so myself.
I might have had that issue.
This is the issue where we had Microsoft and Nintendo at the Ziff Davis office with their new consoles for a few days. And we were just playing a bunch of new games.
You weren't having to play controllers inside of locked boxes where you couldn't see your hands anymore, were you?
Still locked up.
They were still locked, but you could see your hands on the controllers, right?
Yes, you could. Yeah.
Okay.
This is a great issue. So what I'm going to try to do here, like I said, I'm doing it in real time.
Okay.
Hope I don't screw it up. So, Paul, you probably know how this works, but I'm going to explain it anyway. I'm going to read a review, blanking out anything that can identify what the game is, and it's up to you or Phil, to whoever I'm asking, to identify the game. And since CJ isn't here, we're going to try to do an all CJ episode
of his reviews.
These reviews written by CJ.
Oh, man.
Now, these are all going to be games essentially PS2 and below?
No. There'll be some surprises. This is from December 2001.
December 2001. Okay.
So,
and you'll tell us what system it's for.
Yes, I'll tell you what system.
Yeah. Okay.
So, all right. Again, I'm going to do my best here. Bear with me.
Okay.
So the first one, we're going to go with Paul first. Paul, you try to guess this. If you can't get it, Phil can steal. This is a PlayStation 2 game.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. As a fan of the Blank animated series, I am amazed with what Ubisoft has achieved. Blank perfectly captures the look of the TV show, from the voices and music to the animation and episode title cards. But once you get past that yummy chocolate coating, all that's left is a vanilla center. The average run and jump gameplay doesn't match the intensity or variety of the excellent cinemas. A nasty side effect of the stark visual style is that it's often more difficult than it should be to determine what to do next and what you can or can't interact with. A Blank fan like me will love it for the aesthetics, but I wish the gameplay matched those same high standards.
So it's an animated show turned into a video game.
I shouldn't have said who made it, but I did anyway.
Yeah, and we know it's Ubisoft.
Or
Ubisoft, I guess it's technically.
That's how you say it now. Back then,
Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Ubisoft.
I count on it.
My first inclination, they said title cards. and I could only think of SpongeBob,
Mm.
but I don't know that they ever did a SpongeBob game. And then there was a mention of something else that kind of threw me. The show has more action going on.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Title cards with a cool title card. Ubisoft. Oof. I'm stuck. Do we get penalized for guessing?
Nope.
No.
Okay. I'll guess SpongeBob.
I don't have the soundboard, but I'm just gonna go. Bah.
Oh,
Oh,
boo.
that's a bad bump.
That's a bad one.
That's a bad bump.
Philip, have you got a guess?
Okay. I'm gonna tell you right now. No, I'm not telling you, Finn. I'm Finn's over here looking at me. He's like, I'm gonna tell you. He's like, oh, what are you gonna tell me, Dad? It's a Batman animated series game. It's a Batman animated series game. I don't remember the subtitle though. I can see the box art if it's the one I'm thinking of. And
Is it the one that was on Super NES that's been amped up to a PS2?
no, it's I want to say like
It's animated series.
Rise of
Oh.
Sun Tzu or something
That's
like that.
it.
Is it the Rise of Sun Tzu? I'm saying
I
it's
think
Rise
so.
of Sun Tzu.
Is that your guess?
That's my guess.
It's close.
Oh, what is it?
Batman Vengeance.
Oh, Vengeance was the one that came out first, right? Was that?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Was
Rise
it
of
Sun
Sun
Tzu
Tzu,
or was
that-
it Sinzu?
Zinzu, something
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
that might be it. Yeah,
Wow.
Okay. But it was
Very
Vengeance.
apropos. 20 years, and here we go.
Oh,
We're getting announcements of a new Batman animated series with Bruce Timm attached.
That's right.
Very
Yeah,
excited.
the title card thing was a giveaway. You just didn't have the because that was the big thing, right? Like the
yeah,
title
they did
cards
the beautiful
painted for those
painterly
episodes.
Yeah.
Mhm. The other big thing about that series, Bruce Timm insisting on black matte for all of the
Series was so
backgrounds,
great.
which
Yeah.
made it have a very unique look.
So-
Everything was painted on black instead
I'm
of
so
traditionally on white.
So glad those Blu-rays
Excuse me.
finally went on sale in Canada, and I
Oh, did
managed to grab them.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Do you watch the trailer for the new movie, the
I did.
Robert Pattinson one?
I didn't watch the trailer, but it looks exciting. I've seen the
It's-
pictures. I stay away from trailers.
Okay. I did watch the trailer and it looks good.
One of the
it
things
looks
that trailer does that I'm so over is the whole let's have every punch and gunshot match the beat
Oh, right,
of the
right.
music.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I get it. Stop, please.
Yeah.
God, what do you think you are, Luminous?
Cranky old man thing to say. But anyway. All right, Phil, this is for you.
Yeah. Okay.
This is another PlayStation 2 game because I'm going in order.
Okay.
We did PlayStation 2 first because it was popular. The tunnel chase gameplay in blank wears thin very quickly, and I especially despise levels in any game where you're running away from something toward the camera.
Okay.
If you're supposed to be playing as the character, how come you're not looking at the path ahead of you? I have to admit that blank has a few fun bits, namely levels where blank is in a hamster ball, but it can't completely tear itself from the frustrating shackles of its limited perspective, one-hit kills, and silly amount of pits to fall into. If I see another unavoidable stack of blank boxes, I'm going to break something. In my opinion, blank is the only good game in this series.
I mean,
That last one kind of throws you, doesn't it? But
It sounds like Sonic.
I say I'm thinking more Crash.
Yeah, I thought Crash for a second, or Milk and Cookies.
wow, Milk and Cookies.
Oh, man. I forgot about
deep
that.
cut.
Yeah. But he's talking about a series though.
Yeah, that's why I went, well, it's not Milk and Cookies.
Yeah. Jeez, I forgot about that game. With the hamster ball. Was there a game where Crash was in a hamster ball? I can't remember.
I also thought for a second Tomb Raider. Because there's that moment where you run towards the camera in Tomb Raider.
Right. But Lara's not like bouncing around in a hamster ball at any point.
Maybe she was.
I don't know, those
Maybe
games got
she
pretty
was.
weird.
Yeah, that's true. Crap. And I don't know which, like if I am gonna say a Crash game, I don't even know. Like, ugh, I don't remember what Crash games there are on PS2. I'm gonna say Crash.
Rise of Cortex.
Maybe. Rise of Sin Tzu. Maybe. Twin Sanity. There's a game. One of the Crash games is called Twin Sanity, but I can't. Was that? I'm gonna say Crash Twin Sanity.
That is incorrect.
It is incorrect. That
Paul,
was
did
a
you get a
Crash
guess?
game, right?
I'm not saying because Paul still had to guess.
Oh,
Uh,
well, I'm guessing he's not going to guess Twin Sanity.
Monkey Ball, Super Monkey Ball.
That's
But
your
that
answer?
didn't come out. No, that didn't come out on PS2. I'll guess Lara Croft. I'll guess Tomb Raider 2.
You are incorrect, but Paul, you were so close.
Was it Tomb
Wait, really?
It's Crash Bandicoot: The Wrath of Cortex.
Oh my god.
You were so close.
Oh boy.
When you said it, I was like, "Oh, now Phil's gonna get it,"
Oh,
because it was so close to the actual title.
man.
Boy.
No.
The
Right.
amount of terrible dumb knowledge I have.
Yeah, really.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
I really
yeah.
thought. So we're that's round one. We're gonna do 3 rounds
Okay.
because I think I have enough CJ reviews in here to do 3 rounds.
Okay.
That's round one. We're still tied at 0.
0-0.
Paul, this is for you.
Go.
It's another PlayStation 2 game. Like the PS1 games Blank and Blank before it, Blank suffers from Sony CEA's shoddy translation.
Hmm.
At first, it doesn't seem too bad because you'll be too busy enjoying Blank's witty banter. Blank's grandiose boasting is hilarious, especially when things don't go his way, and fits him perfectly. But once other characters come into play, you realize that wittiness was either an accident or no one cleaned up everyone else's lines. Despite the translation, I love the story, graphics, and simple battle system, but the repetitive music and excessive load times in buildings drag it down. It's worth playing, but don't expect anything more than a simple RPG. CJ was a pretty good review writer, I think.
Yeah, it's not bad actually. We usually end up making fun of these reviews.
I know. I have to say that this era's EGM was a lot better.
Well, yeah, this was when EGM was
We actually edited our reviews and
yeah.
played the games.
So this also sounds like it was a part of a trilogy, at least. There were 2 games before it on the PS1.
Like Blank and Blank before it. Although it doesn't necessarily say they were related, right? They're just
It doesn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just I'm assuming they're just other RPGs.
I'll venture a guess. Wild Arms 3.
Oh,
It's a good guess.
that is a
but
good
no,
guess.
That is incorrect. Phil.
I'm trying to think of other Sony RPGs.
This is
That
a
are
tough
funny.
one, I gotta say.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
It's
like
Full Throttle, maybe. Maybe it's Full Throttle.
Full Throttle. That was LucasArts.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
This is a Sony property.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Oh.
mentioned, they
Gave you
mentioned
that much.
Sony.
Oh, I shouldn't have
I'm
said
like-
Wild Arms. That's not Sony.
Wait, who made Wild Arms?
Sony released Wild Arms.
Oh, they released what?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I don't know who made it,
Who-
but they
yeah.
released it.
okay.
Yeah, I'm having trouble because like I'm thinking like Beyond the Beyond and
Beyond the Beyond's a PlayStation 1 game.
well, I know that. That's why I'm not. It's like that's all I. But like that's all I can think of. Oh, what was that? See, I don't even remember if this was Sony. Legend of Legaia.
Ooh.
Is
Not a
that
bad guess.
was that a Sony one? I'm assuming that's incorrect, but that's my guess.
That's incorrect, but that was I don't think that's the proper name. But Legaia, yeah.
Okay.
I think you're mixing up 2 Sony RPGs there.
That-
I think you're mixing up Legend of Dragoon
Oh,
with
yep.
Legacy of Legaia or something.
Legacy of
along those
Legaia.
lines.
That sounds right.
Is that your that's your guess? Because I already
Yeah,
told
it's
you
my
it's
guess.
wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
We were looking for Okage Shadow King.
Oh yeah.
Was that an RPG?
What were the
The one
games
where the
it was
shadow would
referencing
come up
before?
behind you?
Was it
Yeah.
referencing the?
It was it referenced Legend of Dragoon and Grandia.
Because the Shadow, yeah, he had kind of like an attitude, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
That was his, yeah,
that was his whole thing, is that he was kind of funny.
yeah, he was like a snarky
Yeah.
kind of, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. See, I
Right.
forgot that was an RPG. I always,
Oh,
'cause I don't
really?
think I ever played it. I always figured it
That
was like
hit
kind of
right at the same time that that cloud game hit. What was that thing called? Another RPG that was kind of like that. They were
Final
almost
Fantasy 7.
Dark Cloud?
Dark
Oh,
Cloud.
yeah,
Yeah,
Dark Cloud. That's right.
Dark Cloud and Okagi almost hit at the same time.
And Dark Cloud 2
Okay.
came out and it was all cel shaded and it was really pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
We're doing
we're
bad.
getting rough here. Phil,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
for you.
Okay.
Another CJ review for a Dreamcast game.
Okay. Here we go.
If you're planning a get together with a bunch of friends for some multiplayer gaming, you can't get much better than blank.
Mm.
Online takes what made the older games so addictive and amplifies it with new modes like blank and internet play. It's about damn time someone woke up and put blank online on DC. The only drawback is that you have to wait till the match is over and you're back in the chat room to talk some trash. I'm glad the single player game is all battle and doesn't follow the platform style of the more recent blanks. Good to see the DC's still got a little bit of life left. Grab 3 friends and go for it.
Oh, wow. This man, I should know this. I probably should. This is one of those,
I have a guess. I don't know.
This is one of those ones where I'm gonna not know what it is, and then as soon as you tell the answer, it's gonna be like, yeah, what else could it have been?
Yeah,
Because
it really
there's
is.
a lot. There's a lot
Well,
of clues in there.
Dreamcast cuts it down significantly.
Yeah.
The PS4 has a much larger library than
Yeah.
the DC.
And then there's like, it's four players,
Mm-hmm.
4-player multiplayer. And it talks about there's older games in the series. Man, this is.
Somebody somewhere is screaming at their
I'm
their
sure.
iPod
I
or their
think
phone.
I know. I think I know.
Yeah.
I hope
any
I
hints?
don't know.
I'm just gonna say Power Stone 2. I know
That's what I was
wrong.
gonna guess.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I think it's wrong, right?
You are wrong.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good guess, though.
Yeah.
we were both for the same thing.
I know, right?
Paul, you have a chance to do a different guess now, Paul, if
Okay.
you want.
4 friends to play online and then talk trash after a round.
Yeah.
So it's a fighter of some kind.
And what's it say about the following, like the single player or whatever? What's that say?
The single player, let me find it here.
It's a beat up mode.
The single player game is all battle and doesn't follow the platform style of the more recent blanks.
Huh.
I think that's the element that you were missing with your Power Stone 2
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
Oh, Mortal Kombat Mythologies. No. 4-player. And
One of you guys has to get this.
it's a fighter. It's a fighter, sort of, but it's not. 4-round. Oh.
I think Phil's
Killing
figuring
me.
it out.
No, I'm
maybe
absolutely not. I am. I'm gonna kick myself though afterwards.
You
I bet.
are.
I can sense it.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
maybe you can. Well,
Oh,
is it Rival Schools?
Is that your
No.
guess?
Yeah, Rival Schools United by Fate.
It's Bomberman Online.
Oh, boo!
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Bomberman.
I'll be honest. I forgot there was a Bomberman game on Dreamcast.
Yeah, he's making
You know.
reference to older games in the series. He was Power Stone 2, but he's talking about a lot of
Right.
Bomberman.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just
Paul.
Saturn Bomberman. That was
Mm-hmm.
I forgot there was a Dreamcast one.
That was also like 4 years earlier than this, though.
Wasn't the one on the NES or the Super NES the first use of the multi-tap?
I think it might have
I don't
been.
know.
The 4-player multi-tap. It's sold with a 4-player multi-tap.
Yeah, it did.
All
Super
right,
Bomberman.
Mm-hmm.
Paul.
Yes.
Round
Okay.
3. Got to get
Here
some
we go.
points here.
We're doing very
right.
poorly.
This is round 4, isn't it?
This is it. This is round 3.
Oh, geez.
This
getting
this
one
reflects
each.
on CJ's skills as a reviewer, I'd say. This is less.
I think this reflects
Me
on the
and
fact that you
Paul.
guys don't remember anything that's newer than 20 years old.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
This is a GameCube game.
Okay, now I have a shot.
It's got to be an early one too.
This is
I had about
review.
60 GameCube games.
All right,
So
this
that's
is
probably a third of the
CJ
library.
review of a GameCube game.
All right.
Okay.
Any disappointment I felt over the GameCube launching without a blank game was gone after playing blank. It's so different from any other 3D character-driven action title I've played in the last 5 years. Every room is like an Easter egg hunt filled with surprises that'll make you tingly all over.
What could it be?
Especially if you're a long-time Nintendo fan.
Especially if you have the trance vibrator hooked up to it.
Uncovering little details like discovering things you didn't see before in mirrors, etc., make you realize how finely crafted this game really is. The controls take about 5 minutes to get used to. They're really intuitive. If you're getting a GameCube, you owe it to yourself to buy this. You won't be disappointed.
Wow, it's a Luigi's Mansion. Wow.
Mario.
Mario.
Correct.
Wow.
It's Luigi's Mansion.
What so what did he give it like a 9 or something?
He gave it a 9.
Okay.
Mark
the other
gave it
reviews
an
are probably
8. Mark gave it an 8,
Oh, okay.
which is a very Mark score for a game like that.
Yeah.
And Shu gave it 5.5.
Yeah, I remember
Boy,
Shu really didn't like it.
I think CJ's stood the test of time on this one.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. History backs up CJ on that.
Man, I wish they would put that game on sale on I want to get it for my 3DS, but it's still $40.
What the
original.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we've got a bit of a problem. So Paul's leading now with 1 point.
Yeah.
We've got one more review to go.
Yeah.
But all that's left that CJ reviewed in this issue
Yeah.
is one of the big reviews.
Okay.
That'll be an easy
But I can do it.
cakewalk.
I'm gonna
You're gonna didact half
give
of it.
too far away. I'm
Or
afraid I
redact
won't.
half of it.
Anyway, all right, here we go. This is a GameCube game.
Okay.
At first, I didn't think Blank's visuals were much of a leap over what PS2 can do, but little details maybe changed my mind. Sea life swimming around, racing full speed over still, mirror-like water. The visuals are sweet. The coastline is sometimes a tad glitchy, but you won't care once you're off the starting line. The control takes some getting used to, but I thought it became natural very quickly. The only problem with Blank is that around the time you get the hang of everything and really start enjoying it, it's over. The tracks are huge and challenging, with a good amount of secrets and variety, but there aren't enough of them to keep you from finishing the game in a weekend, if that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame, because it didn't feel like Expert Circuit was the hardest it could get. Races can sometimes be very frustrating. Hit a buoy or a wall, and in no time flat, you'll be in last place, facing the wrong way. You can recover, but knowing how to use turbo and avoid other racers' wakes is the key. Anyone who takes the time to learn each course's nuances in time attack will have no trouble. I would have enjoyed multiplayer racing more if Greg and John weren't constantly crashing into things, blaming it on the control.
Wow.
Amateurs.
Wow.
It's too bad.
Amateurs.
It's too bad there aren't more options to customize your racer. Only 2 or 3 of the 8 racers handle well enough to be of any real use. I wish there were more to it, but I still thought it was great fun. Arcade racing fans, rejoice. Actually, this one's for you, but I just wanted to throw a rejoice.
Wait, did he actually say
It's such a throwaway line at the end. Yep.
He said
Arcade
arcade
racing
rejoice.
fans, this one is for you. He didn't say rejoice.
Oh, he didn't say rejoice. Okay.
But he might as well have.
Wow. Okay, so this is GameCube?
Yep.
Okay, so this has got to be Wave Race.
Mhm.
And the subtitle, I am kind of blanking on the
I
subtitle.
think I've got it.
Oh,
I think I remember it.
You better get it.
Yeah, it's is it Blue Storm?
That's what
I
I
don't
was
know, is
gonna
it?
say.
That's what I'm saying.
that
I'm
your
saying Blue
answer?
Storm. I think it's Blue Storm.
You are correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was
Those
disappointed in
last two
that
were
game.
gimmies, you guys. I was running out
Yeah,
of CJ
Blue
reviews.
Storm. Yeah, Blue Storm is
Yeah. All
disappointing game. I was disappointed in Blue Storm. I played so much Wave Race 64.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't get too much into Blue Storm either.
It's not very good.
All right. We need a
Yeah.
tiebreaker. You guys are tied at 1 point apiece.
Oh wow! Look at this.
So we got a tiebreaker. We're out of CJ reviews.
Okay.
That means we're going to one of mine.
Oh, Greg review.
Paul, you're up.
Here we go.
You get first crack at this.
Okay.
It's a GameCube game.
Okay, that makes me feel good.
Yeah, I thought it would. In my opinion, blank is the best GameCube launch title by far.
Oh.
There
I
were
can't
only
remember-
3.
We've already talked about 2 of them.
I know.
I can't remember the last game that got my heart pumping like this one.
Oh.
My hands were even shaking after some missions. I guess it's the combination of classic blank scenarios. You go through all 3 movies here,
Oh.
and an incredibly
What could it
well-designed,
be?
beautiful
I mean, it
game.
is-
And it ain't no cakewalk either. If your skills aren't up to snuff in any of the missions, at least all but one exceptionally easy run near the end anyway, you'll definitely find yourself floating home.
Oh man.
Right? Yeah.
Look at that.
But despite the difficulty,
The
it's
power
almost
of-
impossible to put
Power
blank
of
down,
storytelling.
and that's the sign of a truly great game.
Magic of myth.
Gronking around on Naboo. Squirking around on Naboo.
We gotta get our Naboo fix in.
That is Star Wars Rogue Squadron.
You got the full title?
I guess it was Star Wars Rogue Squadron
Star Wars
2.
Rogue Squadron was an N64 game.
Right. Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2? Yeah, Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2.
There was something else in there too.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Paul had this in his hands. He was like, I win.
know.
And now he's like, oh
Now
no.
it's, sand.
Curse
It's
my
turning
ancient brain.
a fist of sand.
Well, you see, he was raised on a desert world where he was enslaved.
Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2, The Wookiee Files. The Wookiee Files. I myself am a bit of a Wookiee file.
Well, who can blame you?
Well, yeah. Shave those bad boys, and you've got a fun Friday night.
Drifting into a little Johnny Carson over here. A little less Lucas, more Carson. Now, Ed, tell me more about these.
GameCube release.
12:30 here.
Tell me about these Wookiees, Ed.
Yes, hairy things, big hairy guys.
That is, that's something special. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, Rodney Dangerfield.
Tell you, take me to
Keep
Kashyyyk.
going.
I'm out on Kashyyyk the other day. I saw a guy walking around. I'm like, excuse me. He's like, whoa. I'm like, okay. I don't know you like that, pal. Whoa, you too.
I don't care what you smell. Get in there.
Oh my God, that's great. That's it. You broke Paul.
I have to give it up. I
Oh
don't know.
no, are you kidding?
I don't know. It's Rogue
Oh,
Squadron
no.
2. Oh, fuck. What's it? It's a rogue.
Come on.
Something about the man, the person. Shit. Solo warrior, adventurer boy, man guy.
Adventure boy.
And fighter man.
Bronsky
Pilot.
Beat? What are we talking about?
Pilot, rogue.
Small town boy.
Rogue, that's it. Rogue Squadron 2. Oh, fuck it. I don't know.
Phil. Oh, don't tell me you don't know this.
No,
either.
well, you know what the problem is, because there was Rogue Squadron 2, which was like the launch game, and then there was Rogue Squadron 3, and it's a word salad of like rebel and strike and storm and
Well, 3 is Rebel Strike.
yeah.
Why are you giving it to him?
3 is.
Because he's a good friend.
3 is
Yeah.
Rebel Strike.
Yeah,
But
3 is
2,
Rebel
I don't.
Strike.
Rogue Squadron 2.
2 Rebel Storm.
Commander? Rebel Alliance! It's got to be Rebel Alliance.
Phil's guess, Phil.
I don't think it is Rebel Alliance, though, is it?
Okay. I don't know.
Man,
I
people are
think it was.
screaming at their
I know.
phones right now.
Rebel.
Just screaming.
I'll just say Rebel Alliance. Why not?
That is
It's not-
incorrect.
Yeah. What is it?
Oh, what is it?
Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2 Rogue Leader.
Rogue
Oh,
Leader.
Rogue Leader.
Ah, see, I was going through all the commanders and the
Yeah.
Rogue Leader. Rogue
Rogue
Leader.
Leader.
All right, so does that mean we need to go find another review?
Goodness gracious.
Jesus, you two.
Oh,
We're
this
gonna go-
poor horse
Hang
has
on,
been
I'm
turned
trying
into
to find
dog
I'm
food.
trying to find something easier than the third of 3 GameCube launch games that we did all 3 of.
I mean,
Hang
but
on.
the full title we can't get.
Yeah.
Hang
I
on.
mean, we knew what it was.
I'm working on it.
Well, we forgot Luigi's Mansion Rogue Leader.
Okay, NHL 2002. No one's gonna get that.
No.
No.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. No one's gonna get that.
No.
Madden NFL 2002.
Oh,
Definitely
my
not gonna
goodness.
get that.
What is going on?
All right. No. Well, we might go back to this one. Hang on.
Hey, how about this? Look through and find an ad page
Oh,
for a game and read the ad copy and see if we can get it from just the ad copy.
All right.
Oh.
I got nothing else here. Phil,
Yeah.
we're going with Che's review of this game because
Okay.
nothing else I reviewed. This issue is full of NHL games and NASCAR games.
Oh,
And
good.
you're not getting any of those.
Of course not.
So, all right. This is a GameCube game.
Okay.
We're running
There were
out.
o-
This was
There
the
were
launch
only
month
6
for
of
the
them. Yeah,
GameCube.
there were only 6 of them.
We're
Is it
running
Star
out.
Wars Rebel
No.
Strike.
All right,
Rebel
here we
Heart.
go.
Rebel Strike, Rebel Alliance?
And this is even harder to
Two.
do because I didn't prepare for this. All right,
Okay.
GameCube game,
GameCube.
December
Star
2001.
Rebellion.
Yeah.
There were like 4 GameCube games that
No,
month.
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
This is our 4th GameCube.
I used to
review.
have a GameCube. Oh, I still
All right.
have a GameCube. What am I
All right.
saying?
Che
Yeah.
wrote,
Okay.
for all its simplicity of design,
Mhm.
blank sure does give you a lot of bang for the buck.
Good.
The one-player mode is a fiendishly addictive experience that requires both brains and reflexes.
Mm-hmm.
It's sort of like that classic blank meets blank on the PlayStation 1,
Yeah.
minus the irritating part. But like a good DVD package, blank's best bits are in the bonus features. Mini games like
The Super
blank
Monkey Ball.
and blank have surprisingly deep and rewarding
Monkey
gameplay,
Ball.
while the grab bag of party favors hits a nice balance between keeping people entertained and destroying friendships with heated competitions. A word of warning, despite its cuteness,
Uh-huh.
blank gets very hard, very fast, just like Paul.
I was going
Yeah.
to say that you just described my junk.
Mm-mm. That's
Wow.
that's Super
Okay.
Monkey
I was
Ball
calling you cute, not your junk, but
Rogue Squadron.
And I have monkey balls.
Mm.
Super monkey balls.
and yes, again, by process of elimination, as well as a well-written review.
There you go. There you go.
But seriously, we read all of the GameCube reviews in this issue. It was
Yeah.
all of them. Those were-
Man, we played so much competitive monkey ball on my.
you
on
know
my
what? And I
GameCube.
don't want to make this too somber.
Yeah.
But Phil, you'll know this.
What's that?
Every time I see anything to do with monkey ball,
Yeah.
I think of Ronnie Yu
Oh, jeez.
because
Oh.
she was a PR person who has unfortunately passed away years ago from
Yeah.
cancer.
Yeah.
The nicest person
Oh my goodness.
the
Just a
earth has ever
sweetheart.
seen.
Goodness
I mean,
gracious.
just an amazing woman.
Mhm.
And she worked for Build in PR in San
Okay.
Francisco. And anytime you went to their offices, they were playing monkey ball mini games. Anytime they would challenge
Yeah.
you to monkey ball mini games after the game.
Yep.
Sorry, didn't mean to bring the tone down there, but I just
It
had to
was
say 'cause
such a
every time
good-
I see anything to do with monkey ball, I think of her.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why we play. That's why we play games because
Exactly.
it does give you those lifelong memories. Unless
Mhm.
you're old like us, and then it gets to be impossible to remember Rogue
see, I
Leader.
feel like if that had been an issue that came out in the late '80s, you guys would have gotten everything before I got halfway through every review.
Oh, absolutely.
That's possible
and
too.
you would have been able to
Yeah.
tell me who the director of photography was in the movie that it was based on.
It's possible too. Well, here's the truth: is that at that time we were both working.
Yeah.
So yes, we still devoted a ton
Yeah,
of
but
time
Phil
to
was
video
working
games.
at a video game magazine.
I was working at
Right?
that magazine.
I was being a space alien, but I was still following video games fervently. I did a midnight launch. I did a midnight launch at my GameStop for my Cube.
Nice. So were
Nice.
you at Star Trek Experience at that point?
Yep.
Nice.
That's where I was.
Excellent.
hmm
20 years ago.
It was
that.
right after 9/11.
Yes, well,
Oh,
this,
yeah, yeah.
this issue Nintendo and Microsoft both flew out to Chicago, where we were based. And it was, again, same thing, directly after 9/11. And it was these people bringing crates full of technology that
Oh,
the people
yeah.
who were
Yeah.
the security people had never seen before. And I know that especially, and I hate to say this, the Xbox rep, one of the Xbox reps that came, who was the I think the head guy of the group that was there,
Mhm.
was Middle Eastern.
Oh, jeez.
So he had quite
So
Mm.
he's
an ordeal
getting on the
getting
plane
there.
with giant boxes full of.
And they were, because I mean, remember how big the Xboxes were?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I mean,
yeah.
and they brought many of them.
The
Like, they were
controllers
crates.
alone.
Well, that was a different flight. They didn't want to overload.
yeah. The Duke had to fly separately.
The Duke goes first. Duke only goes first class,
Yeah.
Pilgrim. The controller's right up front. Who do you think's driving this ring?
He'll make the plane too front heavy.
Yeah, well, that's your problem to deal with. Somebody's
pull
got to
up the
show
whole
off this
way.
giant emblem of the Xbox logo, 4 times as big as any other component on the device.
Oh, man.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys, for playing that.
Thank
That was,
you.
I hope that was a
Greg.
good time.
It was great.
Yes. What time is it there, Greg?
It is almost, well, it's a little past 12:30 a.m.
Oh my
But
goodness.
listen, to our patrons, thank you
Yeah.
so much for your support of the show. Really appreciate that, and really appreciate that we get to do this
Yeah.
for you every week.
Mhm.
If you have an idea for a game that we can play during one of these after shows, please send that to, I'm waiting for the ticker to scroll by. Please send that to player1podcast@gmail.com.
There it is.
I
Wait,
didn't know the
you
email.
needed the ticker to know
I
our
did.
email
I didn't
address is
know what it was.
player1podcast@gmail.
And I think if you want to make a Jeopardy style game that we can play,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
jeopardylabs.com.
Jeopardy Labs.
that you
Yeah.
can go to and create that, and then just send us the link.
Yeah.
Thank you again, Paul, for joining us. It's
My
always fun
pleasure,
having you
guys.
around.
Yes.
Thank you.
Seriously. My
Yeah.
goodness.
Anytime.
And yeah, to all the patrons, of course. Again, thank you so much for your support.
yeah.
And we'll see you all next week.
Toodaloodles.
Bye-bye.
Ooh.